So yeah, I mean, here it is, Galactic Civilization Crusade. Got all the expansions, all the DLCs, all loaded in here. Does have a tutorial, does have a campaign mode. Most everyone just plays the standard gameplay over here. A large number of races preset in here. That's what, 15 preset races available there, as well as the ability to create your own civilization and share it on Workshop and everything like that, so you can have lots of variety. Making a race is kind of fun. You know, name your federation, all the ship stuff. You can load in your own portraits things. The Canadian flag is actually built into the game, right there. Check it out. That's built into the game over there, which I freaking love. So yeah, that's your flag, and you can load your pictures. Hey, Chunky Lover, thank you very much. Woot! Chunky Lover is one of our heroes. Thank you. So you can load all that stuff in, and it's kind of awesome. Not only that, of course, you can tune your civilization. You start off with 5 trait points, but you can pick negative things. Like, I went like, I'm gentle. I'm gentle, of course. You know, I'm true pacifist. I just, that name started with a T. I didn't get to it quickly enough before it faded out. I'm gonna have to change the fade out timer because... Donation alert. I like, hey, Metroid Hanar. The Enkindlers are loving you here. Wait, that was a tip to me. Don't tip to me today! No! Atomic Ant! Send me an email or something like that if you want me to send that over to the sick kids instead. I will feel very bad if people send tips into me instead of Extra Life today. So, you know, focus your attention over there. But I appreciate your presence anyway. Cheers and thank you very much. It was Tillion who had missed earlier. And yeah, I'm going to tweak the alert box to keep that pop-up on the screen a little bit longer for Extra Life here. Because yeah, 8 seconds is probably not long enough. I'm going to bring it up to like 15 seconds. Let's leave that on the screen for a much more proper amount of time here. Awesome. Okay, hopefully that'll be a wee bit better. Boom, boom, boom. People might want to do both, and you know, and I appreciate you guys supporting the channel, of course, but I feel a little guilty at the same time. All right. So back in here, yeah. So these are all the traits you can have, and so you start with 5 trait points, and so let's say you wanted Chris McMaster, thank you. If you wanted, you know, slightly more influential, that costs 1 point. If you want super lots influential, that costs 2. If you want to be slightly less influential or forgettable, that would refund a point, and here would give you 2 extra points back. So you got this like little thing over here, and each civilization can pick 2 extra traits over here. You also pick your base race type with your carbon-based, synthetic, aquatic, or silicon-based, and what starting ship you've got. Colony ships, survey ship, colony ship, constructors, scouts, or furies, 2 small warships over here. So I threw some points down to something that felt fun. We were going to be very productive and very clever, but of course we're not brutal because we're pacifists. Now this is just for ground invasions, not space combat. We're slightly likable, and our ships are very fast, 'cause I like having fast ships. You know, whatever, we just throw some stuff together. Appearance of your ships, so you've got, like, you can change your entire UI. Color scheme, map theme. Quins, thank you very much! So you can set those, you can tune your default color set for your ships, as well as your base ship style. But of course you can design all your ships in the thing. You can make whatever kind of ships you want. Aiden, thank you very much! I figured, you know what, we'll just start with, I don't know, the Terran ship style over here. You can set the AI personality, so when this race is an AI, and I love this, I set them both as aggressive and peaceful. Because I can. Snake Homu, thank you very much! Aggressive and peaceful. Sounds about right for some pacifists. You can set the priority for where, like, how they try to like, tech up. You can set all their custom flavor text for all their different messages, which is kind of amazing. I missed that one. That was Wooden Trapdoor. Thank you very much. $130. Cheers and thank you. So you can tune all this and edit the full XML. You can make a really customized nation here. I didn't go through all the work. I think it's going to be fine. We're going to play as the Quillian Federation. I think that's going to be cool. Aggressive peaceful mode sounds delightful. Thanks, Zorts. Then you get to set up the world you're going to play with. I like the galaxies type. So, you know, you're going to have, like, small, medium, large, right? No. You're going to have tiny, small, medium, large, huge, gigantic, immense, and Sea Raiders. Excessive, and finally, ludicrous size. Now, I'm going to go with medium just because we don't have, like, a million years to play this game here.
Donation alert.
I mean, we're probably not going to finish in one sitting. Oh, that's wooden trapdoor. Maybe it was a little laggy. I probably still missed someone. Don't worry, I'm going to read everything again properly as we go. So yeah, we'll be medium. So that we actually meet some people early
Donation
on.
alert.
People want ludicrous speed. Ludicrous size. We're only been playing for a couple hours. I mean, we could. We just wouldn't meet up anyone. Meet with many people. You can tune all kinds of things about the star systems, choose which victory options are open, lots of game options over here, and finally you can force certain opponents if you want. Like, what we could do is... there we go. Force 6 random opponents so we don't know who we're going to meet, for example. And we can start up like that. I think it's quite cool, the options in there. Oh, I think it's stuck again. Now, part of it is because I'm still running, because I had problems with OBS Studio, I'm still running OBS Classic, and I might be on an older version of the web capture plugin. That might be part of the reason that we're having a little bit of pop-up sticky stuff. So there you go. So there's our race over here. I mean, if I were to upload it to the
Donation alert.
Yukafin, $250. Yukafin, big supporter of the channel, very generous, supports the Aquila King Creates channel as well. Thank you very much, Yukafin. Love ya. So yeah, I might actually go and upload this and put in some extra feedback over here. We'll see how it goes. All right. So this is the starting map. Oh, we got stuck in kind of a corner over here. So this is the area. Again, we're only playing on medium as opposed to large, huge, excessive, ludicrous, bombastic. There's still going to be a fair amount of area. We had it set to our initial system being the Sol system, so we've got Earth over here, and we've got, oh! It's not actually called Mars because we're in a custom race, but normally it's Earth and then Mars, but here it's going to be... Oh! It's because our sun is called Earth! This is fine. This is fine.
Donation alert.
So anyway, that's a little bit weird. Probably because of something with my custom race that I didn't set quite correctly. But anyway, Earth is here, and this will be Mars. We'll rename it when we properly get it.
Donation.
Thank you very much. I'm actually thinking the sound effect might be properly playing through OBS now, because I think we're getting double duplications. Quill18 is great! Thank you very much! $100 gets you into the draw for the candy. Anyway, one of the things that's quite cool about this game is that the planetary area is actually like the planet. Like here, Earth, you can actually see it, and you can see areas that can be sort of worked and developed right now, which can be expanded later on. You access more land, and finally you might be able to work the seas and all kind of things like that, which is kind of nifty. We've got our capital city over here. Apparently we've got Monsatium on this planet. Nutrient-rich mineral deposits. I'm thinking that's probably a reference to Monsanto, but there you go, Monsatium. Maybe they discovered Monsatium, and then they, named it. Trademark. So this by itself would give adjacency bonuses to population-style buildings, which includes farms and stuff like that. We can also upgrade the exploitation of the Monsantium deposit so we can actually accrue some Monsantium points going forward. The capital city does give adjacency bonuses to almost everything, and that's one of the big things in this game, is buildings tend to create things on their own and tend to give adjacency bonuses. So for example, the computer core over here gives us +1 research, which is pretty good, but also gives +1 level to adjacent research buildings. And so you really want to cluster things as much as possible. I think we're going to start with building a computer core, and I'll put it next to the capital city over here because that'll give an adjacency bonus. So this will be getting a +1 level over here, and you can see on the mouse over what it'll do, right? So it looks like every bonus level on a computer core will give another 0.5 research. So clustering that will in fact be quite good. So I'll be building that here. I'm also going to want a shipyard. Now, shipyard doesn't actually build in a particular tiles, it gets built in space. I'm going to want that, but I'm actually going to go ahead and even, I'm going to rush the shipyard. I'm going to spend 600 billion credits of my 3,000 starting credits to get the shipyard to be completed instantly. But we'll just slowly build the computer core that's going to be okay, so we can get more tech. So now I have a shipyard over here. Normally it would take a while to build, but I just... the government. I just threw more money at the problem until the problem stopped being a problem. That's how it works, right? So we've got a shipyard over here, and we can build a number of different ships. And again, we can go and design all these ships in a million different ways. Like, I can design a ship completely from scratch. I'm not going to do it because we got limited time. But we can start with like a default hull. Like I can just be like, listen, we're just gonna put down a little cube. I probably can't even see it. Okay, something that's not a cube, and then you can put like extra little widgets. These don't do anything. They just look cool. As far as I know, they do nothing to affect the stats. You can just like design whatever you want. There you go. We've got an asymmetrical kind of ship over here. So that could be our ship design. You can sort by different types as well for things that like look cool, right? Hey, lights. Of course we want some lights. These are all precursor relic. Okay, no, maybe not so much with these things. Universal parts, decals, right? Here, we'll put the letter B on here somewhere. Right there. We just stuck a B there. And then you can also tweak the part. I mean, you can do kind of scaling. Oh, that's the part that I've got hooked up to my mouse. There we go. There we go. You can do whatever. You can rotate around. You can offset it. And then in addition to that, you've got the actual parts you can add to your ship. Which can be attached to a physical place on the ship, but can also be, I think, just dumped down here. If I just double click. Yeah, this has been attached to the ship. It's not visible anywhere. It's not visible anywhere, but it's on the ship because it's down there. Or you can actually like put it on because it kind of makes sense. So there you go. There's our hyperdrive module right over there, for example. So you can do, you know, whatever you want with the ship design. I'm just going to go ahead and exit this and be more or less lazy about it. We don't have a ton of ship designs right now because we don't have a whole lot of tech. First thing I am going to build is I'm going to queue up a colony ship. In fact, we're probably going to rush it. But we don't know if we've got a habitable land yet. Oh, I'm still in the editor. Go away. Done. Okay, there we go. We know we've got Mars that can be colonized. It's only a class 6 planet. It's not very great. We're really hoping to find a better one. Now, we did start with a survey ship over here. Now, one of the things the survey ships can do is check out these anomalies, which is very valuable. But it can also do a certain amount of scouting. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go... I will queue up 2 colony ships, and I'm going to rush the first one with money. And we can do a little bit of scouting with it early on, and we're going to look for some habitable territory, because expanding fast is good. Oh, this is actually a Class 13 world, very big, but does require extreme colonization to work. It's got precursor nanites, a techopod hive. We get a penalty to raw production on this planet, but we can research technology to be able to better get that. When you zoom out, it does a great thing where it shows you the planets as these sort of circles, with like the more circly a planet is, the better it is overall. Then you zoom in, and things look just like smashing and beautiful. Look at that. I do like to play at like this zoom level because like the symbols are quite cool. Extreme colonization, yeah. So tech-wise, by the way, if you play an actual built-in race, you get like cool like scientist of the right race, and a custom one, and it just gives you this robot. Not that I can complain. That is a damn cool-looking robot. Very cool looking. So these are available technologies to research right now. Now, this is not the technology tree. This is a technology tree divided in 4 major areas, and each one of these has a fair amount of stuff in it. A lot of these levels gives you lots of things, so Xeno Entertainment unlocks a ton of different buildings, and some of them, the ones that are called specialization here, actually require that you choose from 2 to 3 different things along the way. So you have to sort of pick and choose one. The only way to get the missing ones is by doing trade. So, lots of different options over here. And you can sort of, you know, work your way down some technology in some section. The world is roughly, or the game is roughly divided into 3 ages: Age of Expansion, Age of War, Age of Ascension. During the Age of Expansion, it's not really possible to do a lot of warfare directly with each other because you don't even have the tech to do planetary invasions yet. Turns out that's a hard thing to figure out. I think I'm going to start by unlocking the Colonial Settlements stuff, which will give us access to a bunch of new cool buildings, like the factory, for example, and I think that's pretty good. So we're going to go and do that. We got a new leader. So this is one of the big changes I think came with Crusades over here. In classic Galactic, from like 1 to 3, you had like sort of this big triangle pyramid here to choose how you focus your different your production between things like military, social construction, and research and things like that. Here instead, it really emphasizes things on having people. We have our leader, Quill 18, our dear leader here. And we can assign them in different categories to get started. Social construction, research, and administration. Administration is required to run lots of star bases and things like that. I'm going to start them off in social construction so that we can build our actual labs and stuff a little bit faster. That's going to be okay. List of colonies. Cool command stuff, which is going to come up later. The other thing that is, as far as I know, I think it came with Crusades. Oh, there's me. Don't I look lovely over here? You know, it's not that far off, to be honest. Hold on. If I had this and throw a little hoodie on me, it's not so far off. But later on, we'll get some citizens and stuff that we can train up in different areas and stuff and do cool things. Anywho, that is the first turn, so let's go ahead and keep it going. So I think our sound effects for the donations did get killed when I did this thing. So I'm going to undo that thing, and hopefully they will once again play again. So our first colony ship's coming in. We're going to decide how many people to load on there. 2.5 billion people seems relatively sane, right? Seems fine enough. And I'm going to move... The little dots here are stars. We don't know what's around the stars yet, but that's what's there. I'm going to go and claim this artifact. So our first anomaly has been surveyed here. I love how you get these little animations for all these different achievements. Ancient Riches over here gave us treasury and more experience points for a surveyor. That's lovely. Now, you can automate the surveyor, and we almost certainly will be doing that, but I will actually go and manually steer him around for a little bit to hopefully find a living planet. So these are all dead, barren planets that we can't colonize at all. This is interesting. This is a... Well, presumably it might be a gas giant or something here, but... This is Prometheon. It's one of our resources. If we build a mining starbase around here, we'll gain access to a new resource up here, which is going to be very, very potent. So that will, in fact, be something that we're going to prioritize. The dashed line here is our movement range. We are at the edge of the map. So, I mean, presumably we could go out here, but we're on, like, the edge of the galaxy, so there's no reason to go there. This is as far as we can reach, because there's a range limit based on your closest colony, but we can increase that range and, of course, do more colonization. So, we're going to try to find something to colonize. I'm going to send this colony ship towards this star over here and see what we might be able to see. There are technologies that give you a lot better vision into space as well. You can see there's a dramatic difference in the sensor range between my survey ship and my little colony ship over here. Right, and I'm slowly building another colony ship, and I think I'm going to be okay with that, assuming we can find proper amounts of colonizable space. We've got some Tillium over here we can mine. We got more artifacts. Like, I'm going to try to pick up some of the artifacts as we go by, but the priority is to find some colonizable space. The nice thing is, if you do find the sun, you can click on it and get the full list of everything in the system. So yeah, no habitable planets in here. So I will go over this way instead and see what we can do. Try to get that space junk in the next turn. I mean, I had the move queued up, but... It's nice that my ships move faster, though. Alright, colony's done. Our first computer core is finished. That's lovely. I don't have a whole lot of things I can build right now. Popping out the space elevator would actually be nice, because it gives you a boost to construction, both social and ship construction, and some adjacency bonus stuff as well. What I'm probably going to want to do is I will want to build it, and I'm going to want to plan on sort of surrounding this computer core area here with more science stuff, and maybe I'll start sort of a factory area over here. So I'll build the space elevator kind of in the corner, and plan on probably building factories next to the two of them here. So we'll do that. It'll help with all our construction speeds, but I'm happy we got a bit more research kicking in as well. Space elevator's neat. Just watch out for people with pruning shears. MK Cyborg. That is funny. That is funny. Alright, next turn. So yeah, we're going to pick up that space junk, and... Oh, there is a habitable planet around this star. We can't see it yet. It's in the fog somewhere. None here, so I'm just going to move on to the next one. This is actually not the greatest of all possible starts. More cargo pods over here. Bonus to treasury, little experience points. Okay, it's fine. Oh, hello. Class 9. Oh, it's got a colony of snugglers. Not smugglers. Snugglers. Oh, and a sensing crystal over here. That's very nice. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my colony ship moving over here rather than redirect it downwards. We are about to build another colony ship. I will finish rushing it, and I'll get it down here. Snugglers! There you go. So we're going to load 2.1 billion people onto this colony ship and send it way down here. Oh, it's outside of the... Oh, we have a fleet. We don't have enough range with this fleet to get there. Son of a beeswax. Can we extend our range with spaceports? I don't know, but we are going to go ahead and we're going to rush a constructor. And then I'll build a scout after that and see what we can do. All right, Colonial Settlements tech is done. Unlocking factories, unlocking a few Galactic achievements. Those are world wonders. Artificial gravity. If we unlock this, we do get +1 movement for our ships, so it's probably worth grabbing that. I mean, I suppose I could just colonize Mars right now, but it's not a great planet. Verisov, Quillian, Tepot, Onyx Hives, Orish, Beha, Ramen. Oh, we need a universal translator to be able to talk to these guys. Why do I always run into the Onyx Hive super early? Especially, like, this is a terrible start. I want that planet. It's not even a great planet. Should have gotten that artifact when I was running by, too. Alright, this construction ship. We are going to go and try to claim this area and hope that it increases our range as well. That's going to be the idea. We're going to build a starbase over there. I'd like to get this Ascension Crystal as well. Quick, put a fish in your ear. Nice reference. Black Sheep has not... Oh my god. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to go command you to auto-survey at this point. Just dig up the anomalies. We found another planet, but it's not habitable. We need extreme colonization before we can do that. Oh, we got our first citizen! Jesse O'Malley is our first citizen over here. We can assign them to be an administrator, or worker, or scientist. Later on, we'll unlock more stuff. Workers give you 3% boost globally to construction, or you can assign them on the planet, give it a 30% boost. Scientists give you a 3% global boost, or assign it to a planet, 30% boost. Administrator is actually what I'm going to start with, because we need a little bit more administration capacity to build more survey ships, colonies, and star bases. So I will go ahead and set up an administrator. You never assign them to a planet. We have more administration capacity over here to build stuff. Earth is currently idle. We could build some factories over here, and you can see the adjacency bonus. Factories give +1 level to adjacent construction thing, and space elevators also do that. So if I put a factory here, they'll give a boost to each other, which is nice. And then if I build another one there, we'll get a nice little triangle of production. I guess I'm going to start with that. I don't need to rush the spaceport. Bonus to ship construction. I think just this, you know, all construction boost is going to be okay. Since we don't have better labs, I think I'm going to go and build a little triangle of factories over here so that we get a lot of boost to their base production, and then we'll come back to something after it. Need to get farms and cities. I know, we do. I don't know if we need to rush that. Although, colonists just give you base production, which is really, really good. Seriously, though, like, what is going on here? Got a black hole, so I'm going to say there's probably antimatter over here. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm hoping when I build a star base over here, it extends our movement range so that I can get there. I'm not sure if it will, though. Artificial gravity is done. Let's unlock the universal translator so we can talk to those weird-looking alien guys. Oh my god! We're restarting. We're just gonna restart. Not only have we not been able to settle, but we ran into some pirates that just killed 2.5 billion colonists. It's a terrible start. How are there no planets there? Oh my god. Alright, we're starting with that. All the settings are exactly the same. Wow. Wow. Alright. Again, colonial settlements to unlock some tech. Our leader is set to social construction, which I think is going to be fine. We've got an idle colony over here. We've got different stuff. Now we've got a natural wonder here. It's a floating island, apparently, with tourism bonus. And we've got Arnor Spice over here, which does give adjacency bonus to research. Hello! So we don't have the Monsantium, but that's not going to be too bad. Apparently our capital city is over in... I don't know what you would call it right here, because it's kind of a little further north than... It's outside of Brazil. It's north of, I would say, Argentina. I can't tell, like, where the borders would be here. You guys figure out where our capital city is. Anyway, we'll queue up that. I will once again assign and quick build a shipyard. Bolivia? Chile? Bolivia? Peru? Yeah, exactly that sort of problem. It's a little hard to pinpoint, because there's very thin and very tiny countries there that make it a little hard to pinpoint. I will queue up... You know what I'm going to do? No, this is insane. I'm still going to queue up 2 colony ships, and god damn it, I'm going to rush the first one, because it's a good way to start. Alright, let's pop this artifact. Ah! There we go. First of all, okay, so we get our thing. Ancient riches, great. Look! Guys, we've got a good planet right next to our home system. Kepler 5, it's a class 15 planet. It's better than Earth. It's also a breadbasket planet for a bonus to food and growth. Got some precursor nanites and thulium on the planet. Look at that. I told you that last start was bad. Right next to a black hole, which is kind of nifty. All right. Well defended. We got space junk. I'm going to move this way. We're going to try to hit more of the anomalies, but it's okay. So I head rush that. There you go. 2.5 billion people get on a ship, and this time they don't get killed by pirates. I'm fine. Oh, research relic, too. Yeah, it's heavily defended, so we're going to ignore that for now. And try to make our way over to another star. And see what we can do. The donations are broken again. Oi! Oi! There we go. It's unstuck now.
Donation alert. Donation alert.
Oh, that's probably going to have a backlog of those donation alerts here. Hold on a sec. Okay. There's a different way I can capture it. When we take a break, I might go and just reset this. Alright. Colonized Planet. Yes, we're going to rename this. I want to be, because this is a shorter game, I don't want to go and name... You know what? I'm going to name these planets as is. It's going to be fine. In the interest of time. I don't want to name them after donators here because it's too short-lived of the thing. I'm going to use the donator... People who donate $50 or more and are guaranteed to be in a Let's Play, your name is going to be included in something that's a little bit more significant than this because I'm worried that, you know, this is going to be too transient. Okay, one of the greatest things about Galactic Civilization is that there are 3 ideology categories. Benevolent, pragmatic, and malevolent. And when you do, there's going to be events like this all the time, including when you settle a planet, you're going to get some sort of event. So, Kepler 2 here has mysterious natives. This world has a group of mysterious nomadic natives who carry with them relics far more advanced than the rest of their technology. Their oral history gives hints that they arrived here from a long journey some hundreds of years earlier, and your scientists get the impression they're a failed colony which has regressed to pre-industrial levels. It's possible some of their relics could be of interest to your researchers, but they're quite valuable to natives. What are your orders? We could leave the natives and their treasures be. Begin documenting their fascinating oral history, however, which may be of interest to others in our culture. That's the benevolent option, and also increases our influence, which helps push our borders out. Clarembot, thank you! It's not broken. Probably not whiskey, but all the chocolate for all the children. Haha! Thank you very much, Clarembot. Option 2. Leave the natives and their treasures be. Continue speaking with them, however, to learn any other secrets they might have at how to survive in this world. Plus 10 to pragmatic, and a plus 10% population growth. And finally, these fools don't know the power of the trinkets they hold. Take them from them for their own safety. And also, sure, for our benefit. That's the malevolent option, and gives us 10% to research. Benevolent would be most fitting considering extra life. I gotta say, it's gonna be really hard not to go for the research bonus. A lot of people want pragmatism, and I think that's going to be the... Let's say that we're primarily going to go pragmatism over here. We'll see. We'll play it a little bit by ear. Let's start pragmatic. It's got a couple of really nice early bonuses for us. So this is Kepler 2. Precursor nanites over here gives adjacency bonus to construction. Thulium extractor gives adjacency bonus to wealth. We've also got a spot here, wild grain, which is really good for population growth. So we're not really going to be able to use the overlapping bonuses very well, but it's there. We've got planetfall over here. Reported location, original scouts set foot on the world, bonus to influence and wealth. And this planet does have the 10% influence bonus that we just did, and it's a breadbasket for even more growth. We kind of got a little bit of everything. We don't have any food going anywhere in our empire. It might be worth... Well, we don't actually have a mining thing, never mind. Or a farming thing. What I think I'm going to do, actually, then, is adjacent to the precursor nanites, we're going to build a deep core mine over there, because it'll get the +2 adjacency bonus, will be quite good. And then what I think we might do is actually go and upgrade both of our unique resources buildings, because it's going to give us nanite resources and thulium resources that we can use for various things. So we're going to start with that, and I'm going to be quite pleased with this. We've also gotten enough points to unlock our first ideology point, our first ideology trait, which is going to be in the pragmatic field. There's also benevolent and malevolent over here. So we can grab the first level pragmatic trait over here. We can either take the ability to unlock a building, which keeps giving us pragmatic ideology points passively, which is kind of nice. We need builder, gives us 3 free constructor vessels. And if we keep going down here, we get like lots more of like our shipyards and star bases are better. This is the trading branch. I don't think we need that right now. Anonymous, thank you. Lots more trading coming things, and negotiator, which is the diplomatic route. This makes you immune to being declared on for 50 turns, but then improves relation, does all kinds of things. The civilizations that declare war on us anger all other races in the galaxy. We could be popular. I'm thinking we grab the builder over here. Although, the sooner we invest in vigilant, then we get the passive pragmatic ideology. We can get engineers. You know what? Let's go ahead. No, I'm going to get the free constructors just to give us a really fast boost, and then we'll grab prepared after that in the vigilant tree. Oh, colonial settlements are done. I think I took a trait in our setup that whenever I unlock an ideology perk, I get a bunch of research points. So that's going to help there. I'll take artificial gravity for the movement rate. Oh, which we unlocked instantly. Excellent. Oh, planetology will give us access to Xeno farms and the cities. And actually, building Brindle's observatory is quite good, because it lets you discover a new planet. Oh, that gets unlocked right away as well. Environmental engineering lets you unlock an extra tile per planet, which is really nice. Xeno Factory is a direct upgrade of the basic factory. No, let's grab Universal Translator in case we run into someone. Do a little bit of diplomacy work, huh? Exactly. What do you think about the Stellaris FTL rework? If there's been a dev diary specifically about that, I don't know what it is yet. It looked like... I only read the one from like a week or 2 ago or something like that, which implied that it was going to happen. It sounded like it might be more explicitly hyperspace driven. I'm really excited for the next Stellaris patch. Holy crap. Alright, idle ship. We've got... Oh yeah, the free constructor over here. Well, what we want to do, what I tend to prioritize with constructors, is go and claim some of these things. Here we've got Illyrium. We can also unlock the research relic, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to build a mining base there. This is the range at which the constructor starbase would reach. It's not particularly relevant here, but someplace it is. Zervan Unix! Thank you very much! $100. Cheers, and thank you so much for the support of a great cause. We're going to move this constructor ship down here. I'm actually going to peek around the other side of the black hole to see if we might be able to get more than one antimatter in there. And then another construction ship. We've got nothing for you to do at this time. However, what we could do... Well, but there's no resources to grab. But, depending on what's unlocked, if I were to put it here, this construction ship would cover Kepler, Earth, and what will eventually be Mars over here. Giving us a lot of overlapping bonuses. But I think I'm actually going to move you a little further away, because you can only build star bases within a range of no closer than 4 from each other. So I'm going to move it as far over while still covering these 3 planets here, and then we'll build like an economic starbase or something like that to give us a boost. Hey, lost and found. We get the treasury over there. That is a decent sized planet, but we are going to need extreme colonization to be able to do it. So, no go. I do still have another colony ship being built slowly, so it would be really nice to find another colonizable spot as quickly as possible. Luca! Thank you very much, Luca! Luca da Patrio. Cheers and thank you. No habitable planets over there. Some thulium over there. I'll do sort of... Who are you? What the hell? Pirate sniper already? Okay, we should be fine. What I'm going to do, though, is my survey ship, I'm going to go and blow up the pirate sniper. Which has 2 attack and no defense, and our survey ship actually has a lot of different attacks. So, yeah, we're going to go and blow that bastard up before he does some problems for us. This construction ship, I can actually move 1 tile further to the right. Oh, no, I can't. Miscalculated. Kepler, Earth, and what will be Mars is in here. We're going to construct our first starbase. We get a cool cutscene for it. I do love these things. People have had permanent structures in space before, but nothing like this. More than a facility, more than a place to build ships. This starbase is an extension of your very civilization. Everything you do, everything you're proud of, everything you and your people are, will exist here. Love that text. Always have. So here's our starbase right now, but we can add some sort of ring to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add an economic ring. That's going to be the focus of the starbase. By doing this, all worlds that are affected or within range of the starbase. Oh, fuck! Hey, thank you very much! We'll get 2.5% extra raw production, and there's going to be further upgrades. Right now, it's going to affect Earth and Kepler 2, and again, later on, we'll do Mars. So I'm going to do an economic ring over there, and we're going to unlock a bunch of new modules to do this with. So that's going to be very, very nice for us. Laura! Thank you! Alright, this is Earth. We finished the computer core for the extra tech over there, which is great. That's the tourism one. We are going to need, the farms and different things like that. I think, though, I'm going to get a factory up and running as soon as possible. We're going to plan to do some sort of factory triangle probably over here. Actually, I'll start with the space elevator. I'll build it there, and then I'll probably surround it by factories. There you go. So they'll get lots of adjacency for production. And then when we unlock the next tech building, we'll do a bunch of those over there as well. And we'll see how that goes.
Donation alert.
Jalamoto, hey! For now, to go for that $18,000 silliness. I think I missed one in there as well. I'm going to refresh. We'll also get a total count. I'm not going to read all the donations now. We'll mostly be doing that between games. But... oh, I think I missed Fang. Fang 727, or that's about to come in, depending on the order of things. We are at... we're over 9,000! Actually, by quite a bit. We're at $9,858 raised so far. That is great, because our first milestone for extending the stream is, in fact, $10,000. If we hit $10,000 in total, and we're that close to doing it, then... that'll add a 4th game to the thing, because right now it's Galactic, followed by City Skylines, followed by Artemis, and then if we hit that $10,000 goal, we will be streaming one of my favorite adventure games of all time. Hey, Anonymous! Which is Day of the Tentacle. Day of the Tentacle Remastered, which I'm so happy is a thing that exists, and I've been wanting to do a Let's Play for it forever. So we're going to do that. By the way, reminder, if we hit $12,000, that's going to unlock the Essentia block. Essentia will join us on stream for an extra couple hours of gaming at that point. So that'll be the next goal, which is going to be awesome. And depending on how she's feeling, maybe we'll get her come down for some of the Day of the Tentacle, because I kind of want to see her reaction stuff, because it's hilarious. So... we have an idle ship, which is... oh, this constructor. Where's that pirate? Okay, he's over there. That's fine. Our survey ship will engage that, and we'll smash it. So right now we're okay. I'm just going to skirt around here, because I'm hoping with this constructor ship that we might be able to get more than one resource in its range. I know you can't survey it. We can go one more, and it'll be within range of this antimatter. We know there's nothing back here for it to grab, so we may as well move a bit more. This constructor is going to park itself near the Illyrium and research field. Again, it doesn't actually... if I moved up a little bit more, I could actually get the asteroids... you know what? No, it's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and build a starbase over here. It's going to have a mining ring, which will help it get the Illyrium. And it's going to get a xenoarchaeology lab so that it can work the research relic over here. Done and done. And again, there'll be more upgrades to that later on. We are going to load this colony ship, although we do have to be a little bit nervous of that pirate around. You go and beat the crap out of that, then. So we can view the battle. We don't control battles. It's like Civilization, right? If we view, we just get this cool sort of like 3D view over here. And we can see the battle. Although it's a little fuzzy here because we're in a nebula. But we easily kill the pirate ship, which looks like it was going on a suicide run at the end. Our science ship is a little bit damaged, but very easy for us to win. That's going to be fine. But we have this colony ship and nothing to do with it yet. So we'll have to see if we can find something else. I missed another donation alert! If we get the donations like 20,000, we'll cool stream all night. Well, first of all, 18,000 is our goal for my maximum streaming time of 12 hours straight. If we go over that, then there will be another stream after. But I still have to go to bed at midnight because I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. Midnight is going to be my limit. All right, Universal Translator unlocked. Excellent. Now what? Now, you'll notice this specialization one, 3 options to choose from. We only get one of these unless we trade for it later on. I think Xeno Experimentation, which will unlock the Xeno Research Lab. That's a proper, repeatable laboratory. Also, there's a once per player achievement building here for the Galactic mainframe. I think we want tech. Let's talk about tech, baby. Let's talk... Anyway. I want a bunch more explorers. Now, note, the explorers actually don't start with any weaponry whatsoever, so they are going to be vulnerable to pirates, but we're going to go and build a couple others so that we can unlock all the anomalies. Okay, maybe one. Because we are going to be capped on administrators, because we might want to sneak in a constructor after that. We'll see how it goes. We've actually built a constructor yet, which is interesting. I could just go and colonize Mars at this point. And you know what? Okay, well, let's see. I'm going to pop this with you. Oh, you've already moved. Well, let me set myself next to Mars and wait 1 turn. I'm just going to see if we might get lucky and spot something over here. Hello, dude. Did I not? Oh, you're idle. That's what's going on. Okay, I'm just going to go and build a starbase over here. It's going to be a mining ring to get control of the antimatter. Didn't realize that we were still waiting on the same turn. Talking for 12 hours, that's rough. Yeah. That's one of the reasons I was kind of excited about... Why am I waiting?
Donation alert.
Did I stick the game? Stumpy Kitten! Thank you very much! $100! Creating simulated universe within simulated universe.
Donation alert.
There you go. Now skip to the next turn. All right! The Daniel, thank you very much. The first Illyrium mine. Great animation there. Got little drones going out and collecting Illyrium, which is material for amplifying high-energy systems. You can make really good sort of pew-pew laser ships with that. Osrorn, thank you very much. And our first antimatter mine as well. In orbit of this black hole. Nice. Okay, now, you can move here. Get that capsule, give us a little bit of money. And move in close enough so that we can see this star, maybe? Does it have any habitable stuff? No. Okay.
Donation
so,
alert.
I think it might be stuck again. Oh, also, I did not realize we were on... Okay, no, we're good. Do this. I'm going to move things so that I can see the donations without doing as much clicking and weirdness. And hopefully that will help. Okay. So, over here, we're going to rename this properly to Mars. Even though Mars would be Sol 4, but let's ignore that. Hooray! It's Mars! I mean, it looks like Mars and everything. Thin atmosphere. It's fine. We've got nothing adjacent to the colony capital, which is annoying, so we can't get adjacency bonuses. It does grow food better. Not people as well, but food grows pretty well. I think we're going to still want to put, like, a thing for construction. I think I'll put the space elevator there. I'll probably still go and put factories next to it. And then, yeah, I'm going to just farm both these places here. Now, here's an interesting thing. What are we going to do with all this production? Well, a really neat feature in this game is our shipyard over here. It builds things based on the production of planets that send its production to it. These are sponsors. And it actually will automatically grab any planet that is close enough that you've got no distance decay. And then sometimes you'll get planets over here that might get, you know, some percentage of decay of production, so they won't do it automatically, but you can still force it. You can have up to 5 planets sponsoring each shipyard, and that's great. So we've got 3 whole planets worth of production going to this. So even if Mars just like builds up a bunch of factories, it's anonymous with $100. Thank you very much. Have a lazy day relaxing in Michigan. Cheers. Practically neighbors. Absolutely. Absolutely. The difference is, I mean, especially when you're talking about something like Michigan, ain't that much of a difference. And that's kind of awesome. Is it snowing there? It's snowing here today, by the way. Hooray!
Donation alert.
We've had rain for freaking a week solid, and now it's snowing, so, you know. Thank you, Anonymous. Alright, so, we're now building ships faster. Excellent. Love it. That's going to be wonderful. And we will be able to improve Mars later on by unlocking more and more tiles. Mars is like a smelly fungus. It grows on you, but it still stinks. I like how there's feedback about planets. Earth is amazing. Soren Anderson! Thank you very much for your $100 donation. No great cause to donate to take my money. Thank you very much. What does it say about Kepler? Kepler 2 is a really nice place to live, even if it's not being used to its max potential. Well, we're working on it. We got morale on various planets and all kinds of things to deal with. Idle ship over here. I'm going to put you back just on plain old survey mode. So you pick up anomalies. We don't have any colony ships right now. We've got our 3 planets, which is okay. Hopefully we'll find some more colonizable land, but I'm going to work on infrastructure right now. Ginger Cookie! Thank you very much! Now, when your ship's on automated like that... Oh! We met someone! The Archaean people. Greet you in peace. Don't do anything to make us regret this. Remain peaceful. We'll have no quarrel with you, Lord Verga. And we got our first citizen, Brad Art, from Patiti, Mauritia, has risen above all peers to become a galactic citizen. Okay, so again, we'll have to choose what to do with our citizen. And again, I kind of lean towards going with administrative capacity early on here, just to give us the ability to build lots of star bases early on. After that, we'll probably focus on a little bit more science. We've got tons of cash. I think what we should do is accelerate a little bit more. We're going to have a second explorer. Let's go ahead and, like, queue up a couple of scouts as well. And then go with another constructor after that. We may even want to rush the constructor. Is there anything we want to claim ASAP? That needs atmospheric cleansing. That's only a level 5 planet. Okay, no, we're good for now. Just making sure that everything is still hunky-dory over here. Excellent. Next turn. Alright, we got another explorer. So an explorer is it's got a survey module, so I will tell it to survey. It'll just pop anomalies for us, which might give us a little bit of money, might give us a little bit of tech. They do different things. And then I'm going to build survey ships, or scout ships, which are going to be set on explore instead. They're just going to be about pushing back the fog of war. Oh, hello. Ramsius, class 11 planet, low gravity. Gives us construction, tourism income, and you've got Illyrium on there. We're going to quick build and instantly purchase a colony ship. We're going to rush a colony ship over here. Bam. Hopefully I clicked on the right thing. Xeno experimentation is done. Which will give us the science labs, that's right. These are space laboratories. You can build space star bases that are just big, giant floating laboratories, which is going to be okay. Xeno factories over here. I think this might be what I want right now. If you go to my Extra Life page, you can see how much we've raised, which is... Holy cow! You people are, like, so awesome! We are 10,973. We just burned by the $10,000 goal. Just burned it completely. Which, oh, and another one coming down from Crass. Thank you very much. You've been around forever, buddy. I appreciate it so much. So 2 things. One, we've definitely unlocked the Day of the Tentacle block, and we're only $1,000 away from unlocking the Essentia block and getting Essentia down here to play some video games. Oh, that's going to be fantastic. And by the way, there's a very good chance that Essentia and I are going to be playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, if you guys would be cool with that. I mean, I know we often play something like Democracy, which is good. But I think Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines might be excellent. You guys will have to let us know in the chat if you think about that. By the way, if we hit 14,000, we'll have an extended Essential block where we play GeoGuessr together. Which I know is like one of these crazy things that everyone loves on Twitch. Always surprises me a little. And yet, it's kind of epic.
Donation alert.
Sensuous Vampire, of course she is. Is yeah boy Guzma, who sent in null? I'm thinking that was a bug in the display. We're gonna check you out, yeah boy, soon. So this is a scout. We're just gonna put you on Explore, and yeah, all you do is push back the Fog of War, and hopefully this. Oh my God, more habitable planets. Oh, we found the Galactic Bazaar. So the Galactic Bazaar is presumably from one of the expansions or DLC. It unlocks the ability to like purchase things. So for $600 and 1 antimatter, we can unlock Friendly Mike's Traveling Emporium. It's a trade bar. You park around a planet and it gives +5 credits per turn, which is actually pretty substantial. We're actually losing 2.3 per turn. I suggest that we purchase this ship, put it in orbit around Earth, maybe put a couple of defensive ships there because otherwise someone might come and blow this up, and make some bank. I think it's worth investing. I mean, the rate of return is, what, 120 turns? That's not bad. I don't know, and it might multiply. So Mike's Friendly Traveling Emporium, we're going to park you around Earth and start making a profit. Seems okay. Says only 7,000. I don't know. So, the public page for Extra Life gets cached and doesn't refresh like instantly, so sometimes the numbers will be slightly different. Yeah, it's literally got no money whatsoever for Yeah Boy listed on the web page. You might have just broken the website. Congratulations. Maybe you found a bug in the website that you're abusing. I don't know. What is this? Is that the Emporium? Yeah, that's the Bazaar. Excellent. All right. Can we do any work on our star bases? So we can cycle between them with the arrow keys. And I was just going to see if any of these modules are unlocked. We can't build the starbase defense systems because we need antimatter, Illyrium, and Durantium for that. And we're accumulating those, but we don't have enough of everything. We don't have any Durantium, which is actually super important. There's some over here, though. We're going to make that a priority to grab. And by that I mean after the colony ship, which was rushed. We'll set up a constructor, and then still plan the other scout here. We might rush the... Oh, we don't have enough money for that, but yeah. So rush the colony ship, that's going to be okay. We're going to load population. We're going to grab a little bit from every planet within range.
Donation
that is
alert.
contributing, and that's going to be good. Centaur Ghost World with research bonus. Oh my God, these are great. That's right, I forgot. I do need to grab that. Who dat? It's Locke! Thank you, or Locka. Thank you very much, buddy. Love your content, Quill. Stay warm. Keep fighting the good fight. Thank you, I will try. It's not too cold yet, and it's always really toasty warm in the basement. It's essentially got to keep warm, because she's upstairs, and it's colder up there. Anonymous, thank you very much for the $50. I don't know if we want to prioritize. This is a really... Yeah, well, we'll just start with Ramses. That's okay, but we will be looking to grab both. I think it's okay to get the constructor and then another colony ship, because I need the Durantium. Well, colonizing's probably more important. Alright, there, colony ship first. Oh, I can rush you. Can I rush? No, I can only rush one thing. I don't have the money for both. Okay, rushing is going to be good. It's colder upstairs. Hey, Tobiah, thank you very much. If she's not upstairs, she's on the main floor. I'm in the basement. The heater's in the basement. So the heat accumulates here until it starts rising up. But there's like that sort of effect. I know it's weird and contrary, but it's the way it is here. That's right. That was sort of a weak sauce planet, and the rest aren't habitable right now.
Alert.
Look how much better this start is from the last one, though. KB, thank you very much. Yeah, we'll be reading all the donation messages probably between each game. We got a first trade offer over here from the Arcane Empire. So they would like the technologies Planetology, Universal Translator, and Xeno Experimentation. In exchange, Jurassic King, Apollosaurus, thank you! Say dinosaur for respect to your king. Enjoy my gold. Thank you. They're going to give me some money and orbital manufacturing. Now, they consider this to be a perfectly fair trade, which is these two colors. The blue bar is how much I'm giving. The beige one is how much they're giving. However, I don't think it's currently a very fair trade, because this is like, as you know, experimentation was 14 turns worth of research, whereas this one's only 5, and there's a little bit of money. I'm going to say no to this one until our relationship gets better, because we're pretty neutral right now. It's growing because of my skill in diplomacy, but it's not all the way there. So we're going to come back to trade. I like a lot of trading ideas, but that is not great.
Donation.
Like, if I offer you a planet, like, can we work something else out? Yeah, see, you're a little bit... There we go. I'm okay with this. 2 techs that are worth 5 turns in exchange for 1 tech that is worth 5 turns. We're losing, but, you know, we're starting some of the trading. It's going to be okay. This will allow him to trade with other people, though.
Donation alert.
Maybe we'll hold off until we're a little bit friendlier. We declare war on you. We'll wait on that. El Super Beardo for the Ascension block. Thank you, El Super Beardo. Oh my god, there's another freaking planet over here. Holy shitstorms.
Donation alert.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm not going to claim Ramses 2, even though it's better. I'm going to claim Ramses 4 first, because it's going to probably protect us a little bit more within our influence. A little faster. Gorthos! Thank you. Let's help some kids and wreck Quill's voice. Thanks?
Donation alert.
And anonymous as well. Ascension Cannon. You don't see the captions anymore. But at least I'm seeing them, and I'm resetting it again. Yeah, I think it's time that I just give up all hope on the OBS Classic. Makes me sad, because I was having issues with the other one, but I probably wouldn't have it anymore.
Donation alert.
Pyro Tiger with $100. Thank you very much, Pyro. Okay, we advance. Hopefully no pirates. We're going to colonize this. Oh, funny tasting food on this planet. Food grown on this planet has to undergo intense treatment to reduce the trace poisons which permeate the world. Process which results in a distinct taste. Locals don't notice anything unusual, but off-world visitors find it exceedingly strange and even exotic tasting. Of late, the outside world's developed a faddish taste for this colony's food, and there's been much demand for the export of it, even to the point of leaving this colony short of food. What are your orders? We need better food here than elsewhere, though we can at least share the techniques we use to make it so it can be recreated elsewhere. It's benevolent, gives us influence, and gives us approval on a colony, which is nice. Or we can say, let's not do anything to endanger this colony's health, but beyond that, there's no harm in selling any excess food. That's the pragmatic one. Still get the influence, and we get an economy boost. Or we can say, if it's more valuable elsewhere, it shall be sent elsewhere. It's malevolent, it gives us an economy boost, it hurts approval, and hurts food production. Statistically, the malevolent one's the worst, but if we wanted more malevolent, we could go there. Pontifex Rex, thank you very much! I'm keen on the approval, but we know there's some specific pragmatic stuff that we would like to get, so we'll do that. I will note, however, that the benevolent options include things like plus 10% research empire-wide. They're very good. But let's continue to be pragmatic here. People want that. The economy boost is nice. Ooh, this planet is very red. Oh, it's got the active core. Hurts the growth a lot, but gives you a massive construction bonus. This is also Helios ore over here.
Donation alert.
Ancient Ruins, which gives us a bonus to research on this tile and wealth adjacently. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to prioritize getting a Galactic mainframe there, or just a regular lab. This is once per player. We get a huge boost here. We'd have to develop more of the land around here for more adjacency stuff. And the adjacencies to wealth. You know what? It's fine. Let's just do this. It's going to be okay. And this one is adjacency bonus to ship construction. Which will probably mean the starport. Well, we'll build a regular factory there, and then starport, we'll figure something out. And I do want to build Bindle's Observatory. So yeah, we're serving some stuff. Treasury bonus. Oh, a bonus towards Xeno manufacturing. That's quite nice, for example. I think I missed some donations, but again, we'll read that. Expansion for Grim Dawn. Ooh! That is very exciting. I would be interested in taking a look at that soon. I'm going to finish the constructor ship. I'm going to make sure that we've got another colony ship after that. Like this. Can I rush it? No, I don't have enough money. Oh, yeah, I do.
Donation alert.
I want to rush the
Alert.
constructor because I really want to get Durantium ore natively. Tekya, thank you very much. More research. Xeno manufacturing kicked in. Lovely. Resource processing. That lets us build the antimatter power plant. Galactic achievement. Does need 5 antimatter stored up, but we're starting to accumulate antimatter, so that might be worthwhile. There's militarization. There's all sorts of stuff that we could go for. The mining barracks, which helps us get more resources very quickly. You know what? I'm going to get that. That gives us a boost to our mining star bases. Cost Durantium to do it, but I think we're going to upgrade the Durantium one first. And we met a major civilization. The Iridium! It's pleased to meet you. We can take a look at diplomacy over here. So we've got a couple of people. So cordial, skill in diplomacy. Cordial, skill in diplomacy. Ooh, #1 faction power. Idle ship over here is our constructor, and yeah, I'm going to be interested in doing this. And I keep forgetting, and I feel like there used to be an automated process for this. Your constructors would be responsible for like building asteroid mines in previous versions. Oh, you need 100 minerals for that, right? I don't have it. We're going to have to accumulate a bit of money. You can build mining bases around asteroids, which provide you productivity to nearby worlds, which is going to be great. You can only do it in things inside of your borders, although star bases can expand that. So it's going to be... We'll do that. Colonize planet. Centaur 3. Super Shark!
Donation alert.
Elfsiren! Hey! Thank you very much! The waters of this planet are patrolled by a monstrously large creature filled with teeth and ill will. It seems to have taken particular interest in your colony and has already killed many of your colonists with the aforementioned teeth and ill will. Your scientists have come up with a way of destroying the beast, a really big gun. But you aren't sure what effect removing an alpha predator will have on the ecosystem or the impact to our kelp farms. What are your orders? Benevolent. We can't be reckless here. Tell our scientists to study the creature further until they can come up with some kind of passive defense. Until then, keep everyone inside. Penalty to food, boost research. If the beast is threatening our people, we can't let it exist. Destroy the creature and get on with our lives. If it messes up the local ecosystem, we'll just have to deal with it. -10 food production. And then finally, is there any way to harness the power of this animal? Tell the scientists to invent a cage. Then use that cage to trap the beast and let it loose on anyone who tries to attack us. A resistance boost. I think I'm going to go with option 1 for the research boost over here. And we can get a nice tech bonus as well from doing that. People really want the cage, but I'm going to go benevolent here. Oh, what is this? Silicates. +3 to research, and we can upgrade it to a silicate extractor for some resources later on. Not much in the way of adjacency bonuses. Floodplains here got a population to wealth, or to food, sorry, and adjacency bonuses to wealth. We don't have any food accumulating yet. I feel like I'm going to start at least one Xeno farm, although I should probably get one factory first for production boost, and then yeah, I'm going to Xeno farm over here. I'll get the +1 bonus. Because we're hitting our population caps all over the place, and you gotta build food so that you can build cities. So we'll try to get a little bit of farming going on in a few of these places and see what we can do. Oh, who's this? Will you fill your worlds with advanced labs or industrial factories? Either is fine with us as long as you leave them undefended. We look forward to facing you in battle. Douchebag. All right. Shipyard. Oh. Manage, edit sponsors. So you can see we've got a couple of planets that are out of range. 15% penalty, 20% penalty. Yeah, so we could sponsor things, but we'll wait on those. These guys will probably end up building their own shipyards or something like that instead. In particular, Rasmus. Actually, when we get Rasmus 2 built, no, Centaur would still be too far away. So we may as well just queue up a regular shipyard over here. Now, I do have enough money to go ahead and build mining bases here and here, which will give extra production to Mars, which again is still working on this shipyard, as well as building its own stuff on the planet, so that's going to be cool. Classic Terran Assad. There's actually 3 Terran races in the base game, which is kind of cool. An unknown civilization has built the Eyes of the Universe Galactic achievement. This is a building that lets you see all the homeworlds of every species, I think. Orbital manufacturing is done. Gives us the ability to have mining barracks. Also unlocks the small hull size as opposed to tiny. Automatically builds a couple new ship designs for us, which is swell. We might need some military tech soon, but not quite yet. I'm wondering about some diplomatic specialization. Do we want to be even better at diplomacy to get better trade, more influence for our borders, or for some bonus administrators? I'm wondering about influence to push out our borders a little bit more. What do we think? I mean, they're all very good. and they lead to more stuff, right? If you take a look at the tech tree, unlocking any of these gives you interstellar governance, gives you another leader, bonus to production, free administrators, more borders. Yeah, I like influential voice is fun. So it'll expand our borders a little faster, and we could potentially, one of my favorite things about this game is the influence of victory mode. You're basically building like Walmarts and McDonald's and like Tower Records and just like winning through like culture and influence, and you take over the entire thing with your borders. It's amazing. Did you get a new scientist over here? I don't need any more administrators, so I'm actually going to grab a scientist here. Now, I could leave this citizen just generically global here. Gives us a 3% research boost world, like empire-wide. If we station him on a planet, though, it's 30% boost there, and he can gain experience to level up. So, Earth probably has the most science. Although, Centaur's got some bonuses. I don't know. I'll put this one on Earth for now. We might look in something later on. So we've assigned him on Earth, and I think that's going to be fine. And yeah, all those people can be renamed as well, which is kind of funky and cool. Balance power, we're currently doing okay, although we haven't met everyone yet, and things are bound to change pretty quickly. Got lots of little resources to spot. Still need a colony ship over there, which is in the queue. We haven't found any other colonizable space. This would be an excellent place to build a constructor ship for, though. Colony ship is coming. Scout. I'll still finish that scout because I want to see more territory, but I'll queue up another constructor after that. This constructor is done here, and yeah. I think being right here is fine. I mean, it could have been closer up. It doesn't actually matter. This is a fine place. I'm going to build a mining ring to take advantage of the Durantium. And then as we accumulate some Durantium, which is now being mined, we'll then go and get the mining barracks to bring a mining bonus even higher up than that. So Durantium is Duratanium? Something like that. We'll take a look. New colony ship. Durantium. Yeah. Durantium hulls form the backbone of almost every Navy and starbase network in the galaxy. It's probably one of the most important resources that I've noticed so far, but again, I don't have a whole lot of time in this game. Colony ship here. Probably I'm just going to settle on this planet, because it seems to be quite good. So I will do that. And yeah. Oh, we got a planet over there. We're going to have to develop, that's what we're going to do after this. We're going to research trade ships, because that'll help our economy a lot if we get some freighters going on. Durantium. Orcus, that's really good. That's really good. First Durantium mine. Your mine has returned with the first load of Durantium ore. Rocky debris, laced with telltale silver gold flicker. More dense and resilient than anything your people have seen before. It will enable new types of manufacturing and ship hulls. Yeah. Trade offer. So he's going to offer me the technology of interstellar travel in exchange for 2 Illyrium and open borders, which will also improve our relationship with each other. I'm totally fine with doing this. Hey, free tech is fine. Give him a couple of Illyrium, because he probably needs it for laser beams. We are producing Illyrium over here at a rate of 0.2 per turn from one of our star bases. So more than happy to do that. That's one of the nice things. If you're wealthy and you have a lot of resources, you can get a lot of techs for free by doing that. Found another big planet here, but you need atmospheric cleansing for it. Yeah, if we can get some trade ships soon, that'd be nice. Ramses II has earthquakes. In the last year, this planet has become more tectonically active, with regular earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. On the plus side, this is bringing a lot of valuable minerals up to the surface, where it'll be easier to extract. On the downside, a lot of people are being killed by lava. Okay, that's bad. Your engineers think they can stabilize the crust to stop earthquakes, but the decision on whether to implement it hasn't been made yet. What are your orders? Benevolent. Spend 100 credits to repair the crust. Pragmatic. Accept the penalty to population growth, but get a boost to economy and manufacturing. It's worth noting, pragmatic and benevolent is literally the exact same bonuses in this situation. I'm thinking we're going pragmatic over here. Population growth be damned. I love the economy and manufacturing bonus. So, pragmatic it is. We have access to crystallized Illyrium over here. We've also got a tile with a bonus to research and adjacency bonus to construction on rare earth minerals. That sounds great. I'm going to build a Xeno research lab on top of that, and we'll be planning a, like say, the space elevator adjacent to it as well. And then we'll see what else we want to do at that point. Love it. Now, approval rating's getting a little lower over here. Poor growth and everything is going to be a bit of a problem. Still want Brindle's Observatory. Is quite nice. How's Earth doing? One of the things that will happen is the planets will automatically upgrade their buildings as well, which is what's happening to some of these factories. They're being upgraded to Xeno factories. You can turn off that automatic behavior, or make it so it doesn't auto-upgrade unless the planet is completely full. Whether or not we should or not, I'm not sure. It's probably fine to have on by default. But yeah. Okay, we got another pragmatic ideology point. So we could get coordinated, which makes it so that we have twice the range for our shipyards to get 100% sponsorship from planets, which might mean our one shipyard could actually get pushed by 5 different things, and that's quite handy. Increases the area effect of all of our star bases, increases mineral yields, star bases no longer cost maintenance. That's very nice. On the other hand, I think what we're going to do is unlock this thing here for the preparedness center so we get free ideology points. Snuggler Galaxy. Oh, is there a giveaway going on? Prepare your bodies for control chaos. So, we've got a key for Galaxy of 1, 2, and 3, and if you type Snuggler Galaxy in the chat, you'll be entered into the draw for that. Influential voice has been unlocked. Excellent. Okay, interstellar or xenocommerce is what we want, so that we can we unlock cargo modules, so we can build trade ships. Make lots of money doing that. Unlocked again. I picked the trait so that whenever we unlock ideologies, we get a kick in the science. So that's very nice. I'm going to take hyperdrive specialization here for +1 move, because you scout faster, you can hunt down pirates faster. It's just so much good. So much good. What's our total in extra life? Refreshing. We have officially unlocked the Essentia block. We have raised over $12,000. $12,288. I suspect our little display may or may not be working. I don't know. Essentia is going to be joining us for some video games over here. Oh, really pumped. And yeah, in between games, we'll do a read-through of all the new donations that have actually come through and read the messages as well. Next goal, if we hit 14,000, will be Essentia and I playing GeoGuessr, which is so frustrating because GeoGuessr is the game of, okay, we're on a road in something that looks like a desert. We're playing South Africa versus Australia now. We don't know. And the problem is all like the Finnish houses I find look exactly like houses on the east coast of Canada as well. So it's like, it's not easy. Okay, trade offer. What's this? You will give me militarization, which is a cheap tech, and a lot of money. In exchange for, honestly, it feels like way too much. That is a lot of money. But we'll hold off until we've got a better relationship. Mexican with the sub. Greetings from Denmarkia. Alright, so, again, no planets we can colonize at this time, which is okay. Not many resources to work. There's something, what is this, Prometheon, which would be nice. We got Prometheon over here. Antimatter here is being worked by someone else. We might want to rush out over here and take that. But we're going to build that scout. I think that's okay. We're going to try to bank a little bit of money here so that we can finish the rest of these asteroid mines like that. Build another mining base. This scout, I'm just going to go and put it on Explore. So again, it'll push back the fog of war and things like that, which will be good. Meanwhile, our survey ships and explorers will hopefully just focus entirely on focusing anomalies. Be wary as you explore the stars, Quilly-Teen. What is new to you is ancient to other races. Alright, take your word into consideration. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Someone's captured an Ascension Crystal. Kepler 2 has finished its construction queue. Right, the deep core mine over here. The thulium extractor, everything's been upgraded here. Planet Fall for influence. We got a big population. I think we're having to build a Xenofarm here, although the factory would be pretty potent. No, let's build a farm. Like, we really do need to get some farming kicked in so that we can grow our planets, because it's so powerful. The farming does, like, the food does get shared between your planets. So it doesn't necessarily matter where it grows. You can have dedicated farming planets, for example. That would all be good. Do. Hey, Blue Lunar. Thanks for the sub. Alright, everything's still kind of chill. We're very unlikely to get into a war here, just because the way the game is paced is kind of interesting. Oh, hello! Are your history and future entwined? In our memory, you stand at the dawn of new age. So pleased to meet you. Weirdo. Hyperdrive specialization. Yeah. Alright, getting a commerce population might be nice. I like the morale boost, honestly. I think I'm going to go with that, rather than just gross income or the extra trade routes. I like the supportive population. And we're going to build freighters. So, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of a little hard to find. You have to go to the trade screen, but we currently have 3 trade licenses available. So we can have up to 3 freighters operating. But trade routes bring you up in a lot of money. They get more money based on the population of the planets that they travel between. They also get more money per distance, and they get more money the older they are. So they can make you a ton of cash. We're number 18 on the Extra Life leaderboard. That is so funny. Alright, this constructor ship, I was kind of concerned about snagging this Promethium. And we might even be able to steal this antimatter away if I say park right here. You know, in bird culture, this is considered a dick move. But that's okay. What's trade? Open borders. I have to give you a bunch of money for open borders. No, I'll pass. But maybe we can work something else out. I mean... Stellar folding. So this is probably tech... By the way, I forgot to mention this. There's like 10 different types of tech trees. For each race has their own. Everything's been reordered and they're different. And there's some that do slaving and all kinds of different stuff. I will offer you Illyrium. And Xenocommerce. No, you're... Because this is oh yeah, and it's super high tech. Alright, we'll just come back when you like me more. Yeah, we're over 12k! You're going to give me advanced recirculation, more ship range, for a little bit of money and antimatter. I'm going to accept it. We've got a relationship that's building up a little bit, so it's probably a little bit better. And you know what? A tech for, something else, that's fine. I mean, that's a fair amount of cash, but that's okay. We actually still have enough money to go and build a mining base over here to give Ramses a little bit more of a production boost as well. And that's one of the Human Alliance colony ships buzzing around over here. Hold on. Is that someone? Someone went and took Centaur 2. Okay, we're going to have to set up a cultural starbase over here and flip that. That is definitely our goal here. We'll finish that freighter. We'll park you here. Can't rush you or anything. Bastards. How do the Terrans feel that you control Earth? They probably have their own Earth. We got an outbreak of a strange alien norovirus. Rapidly killed about 5% of those it infects, but has curious side effect of making those that survive profoundly more intelligent. Scientists have found a means to cure it, but some wonder if we should consider allowing the disease to flourish, take advantage of the side effects. So, the benevolent option still gives us 10% research on the affected planet. The pragmatic one, 25% research, minus 80% growth? Or the malevolent option. 10% so we could spread it to our entire civilization. Get a 10% civilization-wide research boost for only a 10% growth penalty. Never let a good norovirus go to waste. Oh, all right, homeworld, Earth. That's our freighter. We got a morale boost, which is good because everyone's about to become insanely sick. All right, I'm going to take cultural influence because I want to make a cultural base over here and convince the people of Centaur 2 to join my awesome team. We got a little bit of food accumulating now, which is great because we've got the Xeno farm over here, so we're producing food and we're starting to bank it. We'll be able to build cities relatively soon. An influence booster over here. Do we have things that produce influence? Oh yeah, we've got a consulate over here. In Kepler. I will go ahead and do that. Because it's got a good stacking bonus. We'll do that. It'll push the borders out a bit from Kepler, which is over here. I mean, it's not the most important area, but it accumulates because the culture and influence in a tile accumulates and spreads further and further, and you can take more territory and flip people, which is going to be good. It's a good thing we're raising money for the kids. I can give him antimatter and open borders for militarization, which is pretty old tech, but I'm okay with giving away one antimatter for this. Probably fine. We did get one malevolent ideological trait that we can unlock. But this will give us a frigate. This would give us the intimidation center, which gives us ideology points. This greed gives us a boost to planetary income. And awe, no penalty from sharing borders with another civilization. Greed is good. Improves the class of our first 5 worlds by 1. Holy crap, there's some good stuff for development over here. Great, we're going to be the Ferengi is what we're going to be. So the Ferengi are like slightly malevolent and mostly pragmatic, I think. That sounds about right. So we got our first freighter over here, so we can send it anywhere to start a trade route. And it does improve relations a little bit. I'm going to send it way over here to Hyperion, maybe. It's not a very habitable planet. Ideally, you want something that's going to be quite big. We don't have much, so you know, I will send it over there. And this is the humans. We'll make more friends with them. So it's got to go all the way there and ideally survive, and then it'll start the trade route for us. Yes, I have played Distant World Universe. It's excellent, and I have some videos for it. Not a full Let's Play, but that was on the list of maybes for today. Oh, they're claiming this with another starbase, so my idea of ninjaing this is not going to work out. And I had the constructor over there. Okay, so instead, you're going to come over here. You're going to park yourself next to Centaur 3. And Centaur 3, one of the things you're going to do is we're going to make sure to build a consulate over here. Just for a tiny scooch of influence. Again, we're going to try to push that over and flip it over. Research complete on our cultural centers and everything. That's good. Resource processing would give us what? Oh, the antimatter power plant. We do have antimatter. Like, look how many techs we can currently work on. I'll keep going for a lot of the cheaper ones. How's our administration? It's great. So we are going to train you up as just a scientist. Excellent. I may keep you global for now. We'll probably put you on a planet soon, but we'll see. The small electropoles have fuel value? That's amazing. We admit we don't respect your borders. Perhaps it's time for an open borders treaty? Oh, are you wandering around in my space? Alright, constructor over here. So we've got one going there. Is there anything we can claim? Any resources? We can grab this antimatter. Well, actually, nope. That constructor ship's probably going to grab it. So how about down here for the Prometheon? You're going to build a starbase with a culture ring. It's going to give us influence growth. Plus 10 and a 10% boost to whatever else is being produced there. We also have the ability to build our scanners and defenses. Oh, this is quite good. This Kepler starbase, which covers Mars, Earth, and Kepler 2, is an economic starbase already for production boost. Well, we can go and improve that even more. More production, more tech. I'll build the market first. Oh, I can build both. Excellent. There we go. Real big trade, economic starbase over here. We can get a bigger yield of... Over here at the Durantium one, I'm going to get a bigger boost of that, because that's the primary resource used to boost your starbases. So we're going to get more Durantium faster, and that's going to be great. Those anomalies and artifacts are ours. Send your survey vessel home. Uh-huh. Piss off, buddy. Alright, so we are going to try to spread culture over here. We can actually mouse over. We can see, like, the culture. Actually, Centaur is now within our borders. So it will probably start to flip. We've completed our first trade route. Awesome. And we can take a look over in here. This is currently making 2 trade route per turn. We're the initiator, so you get a bonus. Although if people send trade routes to us, we also get some. And yeah, as the route ages, we'll make more and more money. And as the planets grow, we'll make more and more money as well. You can take the metal out of the dirt, but you can't take the dirt out of the metal. At least until now. So that's our antimatter processing. We might need some guns. Unlocks more salvageable tiles. Interstellar tourism, which is another great way to make money. Precursor souvenir shop. And yeah, this unlocks tourism, which is a lot of money, but I think we're going to get some guns. And yeah, in about a half hour, planning on changing the city skylines. That is the idea. We're going to go for a lot of variety here, and also enable me to take a lot of breaks and sort of reset my brain. Another constructor ship over here. Oh, you didn't actually go for the antimatter there. So you know what? I'll actually quickly go and drop a starbase here after all. We should be able to... So it's working the antimatter, but we should still be able to build there. We'll probably take it from you, and we'll see. And we're going to try to lock down this area of space as our own. Probably have to get a little bit more influence. Ooh, there's someone else there. But again, I will go and build the starbase with a mining ring and the barracks. But we might have some influence problems. We may have to set up a cultural starbase over here as well. Yeah, we may have to flip these. It's a proper planet. First, Promethean mine is online. Incredibly unstable, provide vital for improving our research capabilities. Credible density will also prove valuable in kinetic-based weapons. New freighter homeworld. Again, we'll have you take off from Earth. Warfare, weapon systems, yes. Weapon specialization. I like targeting specialization. Accuracy seems better. We'll go for high accuracy. And this freighter, I'm going to get it to trade over here. I don't know if that actually affects the influence. But it should be a relatively safe trade route. Meanwhile, we are trying to get a little bit more influence over here. I get just enough money, I can build another mining base over here on the asteroids, which feels pretty good. Boom. You want to trade. You're going to give me like 2,000 bucks in exchange for a lot of technologies. But they're pretty old and obsolete technology. You know what? I'm going to do it. Boom. I'm going to take your money. Build mining bases. And you can reassign it to a different planet. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess I could direct it over here. But I'm not gonna. Are you still assigned over here? Yes, you are. Because we can build a bunch more mining bases here to get some big production boosts, which will be helpful. Over here as well. There should be a hotkey for that. I can build a mining base here, which will actually ship it all the way to Mars. Possibly with a penalty. I don't know what the distance fall off is for these things. You can see our little trade routes over here. Good. Good. Any good Frankie always takes the money. Yeah, so I'm going to try to build here and steal this mining ring. Local resource have already been claimed by another player. Freighter's homeworld. Oh, yeah, once you build it, you can't back out. I will build the mining ring anyway, and it'll be interesting to see if it does anything. For now, I'm just going to put some sensors over here. I'm not going to build the mining barracks yet. Just get the view, and yeah, we'll probably have to get a culture starbase somewhere out there. I haven't been looking at my placement. It's possible I've sort of screwed some things, but we'll see how it goes. Build me a bunch of constructors. You can see if you don't want to build any ships, you can also read these missions over here, which just takes a little while and maybe some resource like precursor nanites. This doesn't take any resources. This is basically like trade goods. You do this and then you get some money every now and again. So I'm going to spam out a bunch of constructors. Open borders for attack. No, thank you. A freighter over here. It'd be nice to have like one trade route to everyone. Oh, there we go. We'll trade, maybe not with New Antwerp. I wonder where your capital is. We'll just move in this general direction and see if we can find a big capital planet. Yeah, so Centaur is well within. Oh, they're unhappy. See the little symbol there? Foreign influence on this planet has become so high the population becomes a rebel. So Centaur might become ours very soon. Influence is very powerful in this game. Unlocks general... I'm going to unlock defense systems. There's another constructor ship here. So the plan will be to build an influence starbase. And I think ideally I'd want it to overlap these tiles so that it can give the plus 10% bonus will affect these. So if I build an influence starbase right over here, I can still build an economic one over there. Tensions between our people have been reduced thanks to the treaty we've signed. Excellent. So I have the Promethean locked in. And yeah, at some point this might flip. Borders are expanding a little here, and that's without a culture starbase. If we built a culture starbase, well, we've got one here. If we built another one over here, we might be able to grab all of this stuff. We'll see. There's our research complete. A bunch of ships auto-upgrade in our design as well. We will take defense specialization. I will specialize. It doesn't matter. These are just making them a little cheaper, but it's important to unlock the next thing. So we'll just make shields cheaper. We've got another citizen. We are out of administration capacity because I've queued up 1,000,000 construction ships. I'm not too worried. I'm going to another scientist, and we're going to assign you to whichever place has the highest research, which is actually currently Ramses 4, because I think it's got a variety of bonuses. Oh, we've got a couple of scientists sitting idle. That's right, I was doing them globally for a while. And who are you? You're a celebrity. Oh, which can boost morale. Which planet has the lowest morale? They're actually all pretty good. So let's leave you global over here. Yeah, this administrator's locked. But I can still move, like, this is myself. I can move myself to a different category. Let's go up to research now instead of social construction. Another construction ship here. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put another cultural starbase over here. Just to expand our holdings here, claim some more resources. And if I do this, you'll cover both planets. I'm going to... Oh, I'm within 4 of this one. So never mind, I do have to dart back. Construct a starship over here. We're going to go Culture Ring, Cultural Forum, Information Hub. There we go. So that our borders will expand here, and we should be able to lock down the space around here, and maybe even encroach upon Legend 4 at some point. United Planets will meet soon. We need more administrators, but we're actually okay. So again, it's all in the queue. Do I have anyone going over here? Not yet, I don't think... No. You are going over there. Right. We have an economic starbase around this stuff. I will want an economic starbase that covers Ramses 1 or 2 and 4. That's what I want. There you go. Just based on the fact that there's a shipyard over here, I'm betting there's something good. I've annexed planet Centaur 2. Hooray! Oh, we were ancient when the universe was new, but are now only a dim shadow of what we once were. Hello, pleased to meet you, Iso the Wise. You're not a very big planet after all. You know what? It's fine. I'll set up a trade route here anyway. More weapon systems? Point defense, armor, what's orbital specialization? Faster ship construction, more logistics, more capacity. Ooh. So logistics is interesting because you actually put your ships together in fleets, and they work together as one big unit, and logistics determines how many ships you can have in one fleet. It's not a fallen empire, it's just one of the... I mean, it sort of is, I guess. It's a fallen empire, but, I mean, it's a normal empire in this. It's got a different backstory, different traits. We might just want to get, like, ion drives so that when we do build our new ships, they do go faster. Like, all of this is still good. Life support is mostly just more range, I think. Shipyard is idle over here. Oh, I did build a second shipyard over here. That's true. And you're getting... How come you didn't get both planets? That was weird. Decay, decay. And these guys are already working somewhere else. Okay, so the 2 Ramses planets are going to help out in this shipyard. That's going to be okay. And yeah, right now, I could build some military ships. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I'm just going to get you to run a research mission for now, so we can get a little bit more tech boost. Prometheus Stone, we're going to upgrade you. And what do? You've got the influence and wealth. Let's go ahead and, yeah, build a consulate over here. A little bit more border spread in this area. Sure. You want a tech for open borders. No, that's really not what I want. You've got techs. Give me these guys, because they're uniques and we can't necessarily trade for them again. And a little bit of money. There we go. I'll give you 1 tech, a little bit of money, and you're going to give me these 2 uniques that I couldn't get otherwise. Oh, you're not interested? That was a fair deal, though. See how it's balanced? How do I just eliminate this? That's weird. Tell you what, I will... How about weapon systems? Oh, do I just set it to 0? Now you give me money. There you are. Okay. 2 techs for 2 techs, and you'll pay me a bonus. Sure. How is the donation progress? Yeah, we haven't been getting noises. Let me refresh that window again, because I have a feeling that things keep breaking. We are at 12,644. We've only got $1,400 left to open the next goal, which is going to be the GeoGuessr with Essentia. Hoping we're going to get there, but people have been so amazing, so fast, so amazing tonight. Getting the everything going on. So we got a few more minutes left in a Galactic Civilization, which honestly I'm having a blast with. We might continue as a regular Let's Play. So I'd like to see how it goes. If I recall correctly, I still find the combat a little bit like tedious because there's so much space. Right? In Civ, you get like mountains and things like that sort of box things in. This is just so open that sometimes it feels like there's too much space, but that's all right. Can I think I can get Mars. No, I can't. I can't get Mars and Ramses on all the Ramses. Okay, that's fine. We're going to build an economic ring because it's going to cover... It also covers the Galactic Bazaar, whatever that means. Economic ring so that we get more production and, sure, more money going on here as well. Covering these guys. And it'll expand our influence a little bit, too. But this one is going to be the really good one. Any other upgrades we can do? Mining barracks over here to get more Illyrium. Sure, because we can always trade that for more tech and things like that. Oh, more cultural forums over here. Yes, let's spread that.
Donation alert.
Hey, that worked. Hey, Daniel Dansku, thank you very much. Donation noises. The test worked. I appreciate it. We still don't have the antimatter over here. Although, we are still planning right over here to build... So you're too close, are you? Oh, there's a base there. There it is. I'm building a cultural ring right here. Oh, Xenoarchaeology Lab. Oh, we've already claimed the relics. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, buddy. So we're going to get our borders to push out a little bit more and hopefully properly claim the antimatter. We might have to flip the starbase. I actually don't know what's going to be involved in flipping the antimatter to someone else. Okay, there's our drive technology. Yeah, we'll unlock a... Well, we've already got some of the defenses. We're going to see how that goes.
Donation alert.
Simmy David, thank you very much as well. Cheers. There we go. Nice to hear that sound going again. Makes me very happy. Oh, Durantium and an approval relic over here that hasn't been claimed. Let's see if we can't ninja that. We might run into pirates along the way, which would be kind of annoying, but, you know, not the worst. Still a lot of space to check out. Tons of space to check out. These are our scouts. We got really good range on the scouts. The scouts get, like, engines. They actually don't come with sensor package. We might want to do an updated version of the scout, for example. Let's go and upgrade the crystallized Illyrium. We've got positive food. We actually have the ability to build a city. You can see we're population capped over here. Low gravity. For a city, we do need the Prometheon, but we are gaining that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan on building a city, or a farm, and then we'll put a city in between after all that is done. So we can grow you, and we're going to do that
Donation
tomorrow.
alert.
Fragalot! Thank you! Da-da-da-da-da. Our Stars mentioned this about the newest dev diary. Sins of a Solar Mass Effect. It's funny. Anything else we can snag? I couldn't just do more border pushing with cultural star bases. Like, for example, there's some stuff happening over here. Centaur... Oh, the Centaur doesn't have a economic starbase. So we're going to have to find a spot to try to cover both of those planets. I think we can squeeze that in over here. Because we got to be more than 4 tiles away from this starbase. I think we can do it. Economic starbases are very good. 2 foreign ships. Oops. Chair of the United Planets. Of course I'm going to vote for myself. Aquilians. Probably no one else is going to vote for me. Everyone just votes for themselves. Yeah. Brazenly going to incite our people to rebel right in front of us? I have no idea what you're talking about, buddy. Yeah, they don't like it when you build the cultural star bases. They do notice what's going on. The AI's really... That's one of the things Galciv's always been known as about. Fairly competent AI. Build the mining base there. I think we've got all our mining bases hooked up. As far as I know, there's no way to quickly list that. But yeah, they're really trying to lock down the space here. So we're going to fight back a little bit with our own star bases. But it might be a little tricksy. I'd feel really good if we can get some of these things within our borders. We might want to rush to... I mean, we were doing some tech, which is good. But what if we went to extreme colonization as quickly as possible? So we need environmental engineering first. But we could claim a few more planets if we do that. Captured an ascension system. So, any pirates within our borders? No, no pirates within our borders. It's alert. We got to be kind of on top of things. It's just constructors and things working our way through. How's our trade route stuff? Yeah, okay, we've got all 3 of our trade routes going on. You can see this one's making a little bit more money than some of the others. And that is helping our economy overall. Rule of acquisition 299. After you've exploited someone, it never hurts to thank them. That way it's easier to exploit them next time. 299, it doesn't sound like one that was actually in the series. But it sounds like one that should be within the series. Mysterious hardware, so you get some free tech advances. That's nice. Alright, more construct. You know what I'm going to do is... I might get you to just chill on the constructors over here. So, these ships... I don't really have enough room for some of the defenses. Well... we'll use some resources for it. Just build some of these defenders. That wouldn't be a bad idea. So we're using some antimatter to do this. I'm okay with it. We'll get a handful to be able to roam around. And then some of the anomalies that we've left are heavily defended, so we can have one of our survey ships team up with these guys and then go and pop these heavily defended anomalies, and that wouldn't be bad. So, I would like to go, if we're getting extreme colonization, what do you need? You need something else, right? Atmospheric cleansing, atmospheric cleansing. I would like to make sure this system is within our borders, so I'm going to build another... cultural base over here. So that it's within our borders, and it wouldn't hurt overall to have. Construction ship over here. You've got to be a little further away. Oh, and I can't build in a nebula. Right. That's going to be very annoying. Am I in a nebula here? No, I'm within 4 tiles of a starbase like that one there.
Donation alert.
Anonymous! Whiskey and chocolate for the kids! Thank you. Yeah, we're going to build a starbase here. That's going to be great. Because we want a xenoarchaeology lab, and we want a... No!
Donation alert.
We want a mining one. Do we get our construction ship back if we decommission it? I want a mining one, not a military one. I bet you we don't get it back. Well, I could send up another starbase over here, which might not be the worst. I mean, this thing is really, really, really well armored. Load autosave. I don't know if we've got one from that soon. From that recently. Oh. I mean, this is literally our time now. It's either going to be an autosave from after we did this or not. We'll see. And yeah, loading autosaves for misclicks, I don't think a save's coming at all. I think it's 100% legit. Don't get me wrong. I don't want a confirmation box, but a little undo for something like that would be nice. Yay! Build, archaeology, and then the other M1. Problem is, like, you build the archaeology and it's right there. Mining ring. Thank you.
Alert.
Bro! Obligatory donation in the name of everyone who wants to donate but can't afford to at the moment. We've got you covered. Thank you very much, Ro. And that's why I always think people who do big donations, it's like, it's a way to, like, sort of cover people who want to but can't. Which I always think is, like, a good mentality for the community. Thank you very much, Ro. Mining barracks. This one's pretty far from home, so I'm going to go ahead and add some titanium plates, star-based defense systems as well. Kind of buff this bad boy out. So we will get this approval relic, which is going to give us a boost to morale, presumably everywhere or something like that. We'll see how it goes. All right, next turn. I like the start, we were a little bit more central as well. I mean, you know, slightly northeast of the Galactic Center, but much more central, which makes it a lot easier to expand. Our borders are coming together nicely. This constructor ship, we'll never... Yeah, because you can't go that close to the black hole. I'm trying to get an economic starbase. Maybe we can do it from the south. So that'll be too close to this one, but if we go one over, we should at least be able to cover Centaur 3. We might not be able to cover both. And if I like place my star bases better... Well, what I could do at this point, actually, I just realized, is I could decommission this cultural one. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. That way, I can actually build a starbase over here. This one's going to be economic.
Donation alert.
Thank you, Anonymous. Boost the factory and stuff like that, and then we'll rebuild a cultural one just south of here. It's going to be great. It was a good placement before. It helped us flip things, but yeah. I'm going to get ready with the colony ship, and we'll be sending it out towards our colonization target here soon. Maybe add the keyword charity. I mean, it's got the keyword extra life. We could add charity. All right, I'll do it. Hashtag charity. Update. And I just realized I got to unmute the messages from Essentia because we might be missing some things. Ooh, are we doing 3 giveaways at once, Essentia? And wait for the message to go, and then I'll repeat it here. So what I'm going to do with this one is build a cultural starbase out here to try to claim this area because I want to make sure to reserve that planet for myself. Boom. Boom. Gilvoro with $100. Thank you very much, Gilvoro. You know, last year or the year before, I did a thing of like, there can't be that many people who donate $100. So every time someone donates $100, I'll do a shot of whiskey. And it was like 26 people had donated $100. I'm like, oh, I'm going to die. I see how it is. I'm going to die. So we got a defender ship over here. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it one tile over and just have it chill. And then we'll create some sort of fleet. So here's a message from Essentia. We are trying something new, folks. 3 giveaways at once. 3 different games, 3 different keywords. If you're interested in all 3, you will have to enter each key phrase individually in separate comments. So for Stellaris, type Blorg. For Space Pirates and Zombies 2, type Pirates. And for Faster Than Light, type FTL. Oh, Space Pirates are a thing again. Alright, well, at least I have a military ship around. Can we see a space pirate right now? No, we cannot. I may want to add more sensors to my spaceport so that we can see them a little further away. Because I'm a little bit worried about getting caught somewhere. And we got a new citizen. More science! Science! Ramses is still our chief science place, so I'm going to go ahead and put you over there. And we're going to keep Ryan Pedersen as a global person, keeping morale a little higher everywhere. Oh god, Essentia, what did you do? Remember, you don't have to say the word more than once. It will not enter your more than once. In fact, if you spam the same word over and over, you might get removed accidentally. So just say each word only one time. But, yeah. You know what? Here, I'm just going to do, like... I don't want to use... I don't know about the nanites. No, it's fine. Do a research mission. We'll do the nanites. Get some extra tech out of it. Our colony ship is idle here. So we've got extreme colonization on the way. So I'm just going to park it right next to where we're going to want things to be. I know the defender over here into some of our fog of war. Another donation from Anonymous! Thank you very much. And again, the idea will be to pop these heavily defended precursor anomalies, which should have some good rewards in there. Love how the chat is going totally crazy. So we only got a couple minutes left. Seriously, you can incite our people to rebel right in front of us? It's just our culture's that awesome. You're going to be wearing our blue jeans and listening to our rock and roll. One of our research missions is completed. So it like takes a while to build, and then it pops out a little ship, and then the ship goes somewhere and does something, and then comes back. Oh, it's only giving us 50 tech points, which is not very much, but, I mean, it's still something, I guess. Chat has lost its head. So yeah, we've got our borders. They're being established here. Yeah, we still haven't taken over this. I guess we do actually have to flip the starbase. Well, we can, information hub over here. Get that going a little bit more. Environmental engineering. Right, because, and we're still on our way to extreme... I'm confused. Oh no, extreme colonization is done. Sweet. This lets us improve tile, right? Yeah, yeah. We'll get that going.
Donation alert.
Cool! Thank you very much! $50. Yeah, we're just about to wrap up this portion of the stream, and then what we will do is, you need to be on Sentry over here. And then we'll read all the donations that have come in since the start of the stream, actually, since the last read I did.
Donation alert.
And then we will be playing some Cities Skyline. I'll probably take a break right before that just to get a big glass of water and go pee. Cedric! Thank you very much! Yeah, $15. I'll read those messages after the break here. Surgeon's chill there. We got another defender over here. Is that my good ship? Yeah, with some military. Excellent. We're going to get ready to, oh, that's not my ship. Never mind. Where is my good survey ship? This one here, which has some pretty upgraded weapons. Excellent. I'm going to park you just outside of this dangerous anomaly. And you're going to go there. And yeah, you can come here too at this point, I think. We're going to get you guys to group up. Yeah, like you can see all the planets, all your shipyards, all your star bases. I think these guys have available upgrades. That's why they have an upward arrow. So like we can build another, you know, couple of things here. Let's cycle through and see if there's anything else. Mining barracks, more antimatter. Sure. Mining barracks doesn't give us anything over here. Ooh, xenoarchaeology. Oh no, we already have local relics. So yeah, I can build some more defense stuff. Oh, this will be quite good. Because we're boosting both Centaur planets. Yeah, we'll get the starbase market. We have a lot of star bases. Finn McCool! Thank you very much for the $25. I might be able to get Gilbert to make an appearance later. That'd be a thing. Poor Gilbert had some surgery. Maybe we won't do that for him. Just had to get a tooth pulled and... Poor little guy. It's our orbital specialization. More capacity so we can make more badass ships. Let's do that. And yeah, you guys are just going to chill here. What's the hotkey for guard is Q. There you go. So you're just going to wait there. We've got an idle colony. Mars is totally idle. Every single tile has been occupied, but we have unlocked soil upgrade and soil engineering, which will let us pop more tiles here. You're also population growth. What I think I'm going to do is... Crazio! Thank you very much! I'm going to go and pop a tile over here. And maybe another one here. Just to get its population up a little bit more. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to actually do the next one here so we can get a nice factory sort of triangle setup going on. But yeah, we will do that so we can get a city on Mars. And it is 201. Yeah, this game's from 2015, but they've been coming out with a lot of expansions and DLC for it that has pretty dramatically changed the game. So it still feels quite fresh. Very well put together. And I gotta say something, Galciv 1 and 2, both of them, super playable still. Holy crap, they're still solid games that feel different from this one. And it's very interesting that that's still the case. You can see here we're pushing the borders on Legend a little bit, and this one here doesn't even have a that's not a cultural starbase. This is our cultural starbase over here. If we built another cultural starbase at the edge of our borders here, we could keep pushing this out quite a bit. And that is like one way to win. Is like you've got influence victories over here.
Donation alert.
Like control 68% of the galaxy just by cultural influence. It's like what? It's crazy. It's awesome. I love it. So yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short break here. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to get probably a big glass of water. Come back. We're going to read all the donation messages that have come in from the last time I read them all. We're going to do a total... Well, let's take a peek.
Donation alert.
You know what will be interesting? Hey, David Hill. We're going to see what the total change is between when I leave for the break and when I come back. Because right now the total is... 13,470, which means we're only $530 away from our next milestone, which is the GeoGuessr with Essentia milestone, which also adds an extra hour to our live stream as well. Think we can hit that by the time I come back from the break? We'll see how it goes. Come back, we'll read all the messages, and then we'll load up City Skylines, the city Umber Beach, with its beautiful, beautiful K. See you in a minute.